Welcome back to Mr. Speak English Novaj. Welcome to our 30-day English speaking course. Today is week 3, day 16. How to disagree in English without sounding rude.
That's exciting. Today we'll learn how to disagree politely. Let's get started.
June, be honest. When someone says something you disagree with, what do you usually say in English?
No, you're wrong.
Oof, how does that sound to you?
Actually, pretty rude now that I hear it out loud.
Exactly. And this is one of the biggest fears learners have. They're afraid that if they disagree, they'll sound aggressive or impolite.
So they just agree with everything, even when they don't agree?
Sadly, yes. Many learners stay silent just to avoid sounding rude.
That's not good. Your real opinion gets lost.
Exactly. But today, that changes. You're going to learn soft, natural native phrases to disagree politely and confidently.
Polite disagreement. I need this in my life.
Let's get into it. Yesterday, on day 15, we learned how to express your opinion clearly, using phrases like, in my opinion, and I feel like.
Right, I remember. In my opinion, coffee is better than tea.
Perfect example. Today, we go one step further. What happens when someone shares an opinion and you don't agree?
That's the tricky part for me. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
That's a very kind instinct, June. And it's exactly why today's lesson matters. In English, there are gentle ways to disagree that actually show respect.
So I can disagree and be polite at the same time?
Exactly. And tomorrow, on day 17, we'll build on this by talking about future plans. So today's confidence will carry forward nicely.
I love how everything connects. Okay, I'm ready to disagree politely.
Let's begin. In English, especially in casual and professional conversations, we rarely say, "you're wrong," directly. It can sound harsh, even if that's not your intention.
Even if I'm being honest?
Yes, even then. Honesty is good, but native speakers usually soften their disagreement with certain phrases first.
Like a cushion before the disagreement lands?
I love that. Yes, exactly like a cushion. Here are some soft starter phrases. I see what you mean, but... That's a fair point, however. I understand, although I think...
So I agree a little bit first, then disagree?
Exactly. It shows you listened and respected their opinion before sharing your own.
That's smart. It doesn't feel like an attack.
Right. Let's practice one together. Someone says, I think working from home is always better. How can you disagree softly?
I see what you mean, but I think office work has some good things too.
Excellent, June. That's a perfect, polite disagreement.
I actually feel confident saying that.
That's the goal. Let's build your toolbox. Here are more natural phrases for polite disagreement. I'm not so sure about that. I actually see it a bit differently. I'd have to disagree, but I get your point.
I'd have to disagree. That sounds very smooth.
It is. And here's a more casual one for friends. I don't know. I feel differently. Or, actually, I don't really agree with that.
Actually is a good word to soften it.
Yes, actually often introduces a gentle correction. It signals, I have a different view, but I'm not attacking you.
What if I really strongly disagree, like a lot?
Good question. Even then, we stay respectful. You could say, I really don't think that's true, but I'm happy to hear your reasons. Notice, you disagree strongly, but you invite conversation, not conflict.
I'm happy to hear your reasons. That's so polite.
It keeps the conversation open instead of closing it.
I want to try one. If my friend says, Cats are better than dogs.
Go ahead. Disagree politely.
I see your point, but honestly, I really don't agree. I think dogs are more loyal.
Perfect. You used two techniques together. Wonderful job, June.
I'm getting good at this.
Words are important, but tone matters just as much. If you say a polite phrase, but your voice sounds angry, it won't feel polite anymore.
Oh, that's true. Tone changes everything.
Exactly. Try to keep your voice calm and friendly, even when disagreeing. Speak a little slower and smile if you can. It naturally softens your words.
Should I say please too?
Sometimes. For example, could I share a different opinion, please? This is very polite, especially in professional situations like meetings.
Meetings. That sounds useful for work.
Exactly. Imagine your boss suggests an idea and you disagree. You could say, "That's an interesting idea. Could I offer another perspective?"
Wow, that sounds so professional.
It really works well in job settings. Let's do a quick real-life example together. Imagine a coworker says, "I think we should skip the meeting today." You disagree.
I understand why you feel that way, but I think the meeting is actually important today.
Beautifully done, June. Calm, respectful, and clear.
I feel like a real professional now.
You sound like one too. Let me tell you a quick story. Imagine Anna and Mike are planning a trip. Anna says, "Let's go to the beach for vacation." Mike prefers the mountains.
Uh-oh, disagreement time.
Exactly. Instead of saying, "No, beaches are boring," Mike says, "I see why you'd love the beach, but I actually think the mountains might be more relaxing this time."
That's so much nicer than just saying no.
And Anna doesn't feel attacked. She feels heard. This is the real power of polite disagreement. It protects the relationship while still being honest.
I want to use this with my family and friends.
You definitely can, starting today. Time for repeat after us practice. I'll say the phrase, June repeats, and you, our viewer, repeat too. I see what you mean, but...
I see what you mean, but...
Now you. Pause and say it out loud. I'd have to disagree.
I'd have to disagree.
Your turn. Pause and speak. Could I share a different opinion?
Could I share a different opinion?
One more time, everyone. Pause and repeat with confidence. I understand, although I think...
I understand, although I think...
Great. Now, let's break down the pronunciation of I'd have to disagree. Many learners say each word separately, but natives connect I'd and have smoothly. It sounds like I'd have to disagree.
I'd have to disagree. That's smooth.
Try it a few times, slowly, then faster.
I'd have to disagree. I'd have to disagree.
Wonderful. Pause the video now and try saying all 4 phrases on your own.
Take your time, we'll be right here.
Let's put it all together in a short role play. Listen first. June, I think students should study alone. It helps them focus better.
I see what you mean, but I actually think studying in groups helps more. You can ask questions and learn from others.
That's a fair point. But don't you think groups can be distracting sometimes?
That's true, but I think a good group stays focused. It really depends on the people.
I understand your view. I still prefer studying alone, but I respect your opinion.
And I respect yours too. Maybe it depends on the person.
Great conversation, right? Notice, we disagreed the whole time, but it never felt like a fight.
It felt like a friendly chat.
Now let's do it again. And this time, you take my role. I'll pause after each line so you can speak. June, I think students should study alone. Now you respond using a polite disagreement phrase. Pause here and speak. That's a fair point. But don't you think groups can be distracting? Pause again and give your honest, polite answer.
You're doing great. I can feel your confidence growing.
Beautiful practice, everyone. Quiz time. 3 questions. Try to answer before June. Question 1. Which phrase is more polite? You're wrong, or I see what you mean, but...
You're wrong?
Careful, June. Think about tone.
You're wrong?
Careful, June. Think about tone.
Oh, wait. I see what you mean, but that one's polite.
Yes, great correction. Question 2. What word often softens a disagreement? Like, actually, I don't agree.
Is it actually?
Exactly right. Question 3. In a work meeting, what could you say before disagreeing with your boss?
Could I share a different opinion?
Perfect, June. You really understood today's lesson.
I did? I feel proud.
Let's quickly review. Today we learned to disagree politely using soft starter phrases like, I see what you mean, but, and I'd have to disagree.
And we learned tone and body language matter too. Calm voice, gentle words.
Exactly. And we practiced real conversations, at home, with friends, and even at work.
I actually don't agree that this lesson is over already. It went by so fast.
Ha! Perfect use of today's lesson, June.
See, I'm already using it.
If this lesson helped you feel more confident sharing your true opinions, please subscribe to Mr. Speak English Nove so you never miss a day of our 30-day English speaking course.
And comment below. Tell us one topic where you disagree with someone using one of our new phrases.
We'd love to read your polite disagreements.
And share this lesson with a friend who needs more confidence speaking up.
Also, check out our other lessons from Mr. Speak English Nove to keep building your speaking skills. Wonderful work today, everyone. You now have real tools to disagree respectfully and confidently in English.
I feel so much braver now. I won't stay silent anymore.
That's exactly the goal. Tomorrow, on day 17, we'll talk about future plans in English and put your confidence to good use.
Future plans. I'm excited already.
See you tomorrow, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Speak your mind politely.
You can now disagree in English clearly, respectfully, and with confidence.
And it feels amazing to finally say what I really think. This was your lesson from Mr. Speak English Nove.